One of the things we have to understand about the kingdom of God and the ways of God is that everybody's purpose and destinies are not birthed at the same time. We have to understand that there are some people that's going to go first. And then after they go first, then God will bring us into ours. Remember John the Baptist, his ministry blew up before Jesus's ever blew up. He was going forth. He was the man. He was the one baptizing everybody in the region. Everybody was going out to hear John before they was even focused on Jesus. John basically was preparing the way for Jesus's ministry. And see, if we don't understand that everybody doesn't go at the same time, when someone is going forth and God said it's not your time yet, if you're not careful, if many people aren't careful, what they'll do is they'll start hating on the people that's gone before them. They'll start getting jealous and they'll start making sly little comments about them and low key hating on them. You got to be careful, because some of the people that you may be talking down to because, they're going forward and you're upset that you're not, they could be preparing the way for you, and you could be putting your mouth on something that's supposed to prepare the way for you. And so we have to make sure that we position ourselves and posture ourselves when we are waiting for our turn. Remember what Jesus was doing when John was going forth. He was preparing himself. He was in the wilderness fasting and praying. He was preparing his spirit so that when God brought him out of the wilderness and it was his turn, he went out in the power of the Spirit. Are you preparing properly for your season? Or are you mad that other people are going forward, that you feel that you're more talented and more gifted than? Are you mad and frustrated that God hasn't used you on the level he wants to use you at, or are you preparing yourself, sharpening your gift, honing your craft, fasting, praying, getting in that word, educating yourself on what God has called you to do, so that when that door opens and that opportunity comes, you won't fizzle out, but you go forth in the power of the Spirit. Here is the word of the Lord. The Lord told me to tell many of you that are watching, that have been waiting on your time. You've seen other people go forward. You got the goods, but you've seen other people go forward. Their ministry go forward. Their business go forward. Their purpose go forward. And you're like, God, when is it my turn? One of the things, again, you have to understand, everybody don't go at the same time. But I heard the Lord say, it is the season for those who are next. It is the season for those who are next up. And he is going to pass the baton to a whole generation of people in various industries, in various areas of life. He's going to pass you the baton, and he's going to say, go forth. All of your preparation has not been in vain. Your education has not been in vain. Your waiting has not been in vain. Your fasting, your praying has not been in vain. Your serving has not been in vain. Even the things you thought were small and insignificant that you were doing, all of that was preparing you for what God is getting ready to do. It's not been in vain. It's your season. You're about to go forward. You're about to be launched, and you're going to go forth in the power of the Spirit. It's now your turn.